Have you ever walked into the grocery store, looking at all the vibrant fruits, and felt a little overwhelmed? You know fruits are good for you, but what if I told you some of the fruits we often reach for, thinking they're healthy, are actually doing more harm than good? Especially as we get older. It's a frustrating truth, isn't it? To try to do right by your body, only to find out you might be making choices that silently contribute to things like energy dips, blood sugar spikes, or even issues with memory and joint pain. Many of us have been taught that all fruits are universally beneficial, but the reality is, our bodies change as we age, and what was fine at 20 or 30 might not be the best choice at 60 and beyond. In this video, we're going to peel back the layers on this topic. We'll uncover 4 incredible fruits that are truly powerhouses for senior health, packed with nutrients to support your brain, heart, bones, and energy. But, perhaps even more importantly, we're going to reveal 4 common fruits or fruit products that you should absolutely avoid, or at least approach with extreme caution if you want to protect your health and vitality. So, if you're ready to make smarter, healthier choices that genuinely make a difference in how you feel every day, stick around. Watch to the very end for something that will truly surprise you about how simple changes to your fruit intake can transform your well-being. And now, let's dive right into the good stuff. The fruits that truly deserve a place on your plate every single day. First up, the undisputed champions for anyone over 60 berries. And when I say berries, I mean a whole rainbow of them. Blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, blackberries. These aren't just pretty, they are tiny powerhouses of nutrition. Especially for us as we age. The main reason berries are so amazing is their incredibly high content of antioxidants, specifically compounds called anthocyanins and flavonoids. These are the natural pigments that give berries their rich, beautiful colors. And they're also what give them their mighty health benefits. Think of antioxidants as your body's personal cleanup crew. Every day, our bodies are exposed to things like pollution, stress, and even normal metabolism, which can create harmful molecules called free radicals. These free radicals can damage our cells, contributing to aging, chronic diseases, and things like memory decline and inflammation. Berries, with their abundance of antioxidants, come to the rescue, neutralizing these free radicals and protecting your cells. For seniors, this is incredibly important. Many studies have shown that regular berry consumption can support cognitive function, meaning sharper memory, better focus, and improved overall brain health. Imagine feeling clearer in your thoughts, remembering names more easily, or finding that word on the tip of your tongue a little quicker. That's the kind of subtle but powerful impact these little fruits can have. Beyond brain health, berries are fantastic for your heart. Their antioxidants help reduce inflammation and oxidative stress in your blood vessels, supporting healthy blood pressure and cholesterol levels. They also contain a good amount of fiber, which is crucial for digestive health, helping to keep things moving smoothly and preventing common issues like constipation that can become more prevalent with age. And let's not forget the anti-inflammatory properties of berries. If you deal with nagging joint pain, arthritis, or general aches, incorporating berries into your diet can help calm that systemic inflammation, making you feel more comfortable and mobile. So, how do you get more berries into your life? It's simple. Add a handful to your morning oatmeal or yogurt, blend them into a smoothie, sprinkle them over a salad, or simply enjoy them as a refreshing snack on their own. Fresh is wonderful, but frozen berries are just as nutritious and often more convenient, especially when they're out of season. Just make sure to choose plain frozen berries without added sugars. Aim for at least a cup a day, and try to mix up the types of berries you eat to get a wider range of beneficial compounds. And speaking of everyday champions, our next must-eat fruit is one you probably already have in your fruit bowl. But its benefits are often underestimated: the humble apple. We've all heard the saying, "An apple a day keeps the doctor away." And while it might sound like an old wives' tale, there's a surprising amount of truth to it, especially for people over 60. The primary reason apples are so beneficial is their incredible fiber content, both soluble and insoluble. This combination is a game changer for your digestive system. Insoluble fiber acts like a broom, adding bulk to your stool and helping waste move through your gut more efficiently, which is fantastic for preventing and alleviating constipation, a very common complaint as we age. soluble fiber, on the other hand, forms a gel-like substance in your digestive tract, which helps slow down the absorption of sugar into your bloodstream, leading to more stable blood sugar levels. This is incredibly important for managing energy throughout the day, preventing those sugar crashes, and is especially beneficial for anyone monitoring their blood sugar or at risk for diabetes. Beyond digestion and blood sugar, the soluble fiber in apples also plays a role in heart health by helping to lower LDL, the bad cholesterol. It binds with cholesterol in your gut and helps remove it from the body. But apples are more than just fiber. They're also packed with powerful antioxidants, particularly in their skin. One key antioxidant is quercetin, which has anti-inflammatory and immune-boosting properties. This means apples can help protect your body against chronic diseases and support your immune system, which is vital for fighting off infections as we get older. Apples also contain a good amount of vitamin C, another immune system booster, and they contribute to your daily hydration thanks to their high water content. Choosing an apple for a snack is a smart move because it provides sustained energy, helps you feel full and satisfied, and prevents you from reaching for less healthy options. The key is to eat the whole apple, including the skin. Where many of the nutrients and most of the fiber are concentrated, there are so many varieties of apples out there, from crisp Fuji to tart Granny Smith, so you can easily find one that suits your taste. They are incredibly versatile. Eat them fresh, slice them into salads, or even bake them without too much added sugar. Of course. So, we've covered the incredible benefits of berries and apples, two fantastic choices to boost your daily health. But we're just getting started on the must-eat list, and then we'll tackle the fruits you absolutely need to reconsider. Let's move on to our next powerhouse fruit. One that brings a burst of sunshine and immunity to your day: oranges. When you think of oranges, vitamin C probably immediately springs to mind. And you'd be absolutely right. Oranges are an exceptional source of vitamin C, which is vital for so much more than just fending off colds. As we age, our immune systems can become a little less robust, making us more susceptible to infections. Vitamin C acts as a powerful antioxidant, supporting the production of white blood cells that are critical for fighting off illness. But its benefits extend beyond immunity. Vitamin C is also crucial for skin health, as it's a key component in the production of collagen, the protein that keeps our skin firm and elastic. While it won't magically erase wrinkles, consuming enough vitamin C can contribute to healthier, more resilient skin. Beyond vitamin C, oranges also contain a good amount of dietary fiber, especially if you eat the whole fruit and not just the juice. This fiber supports digestive regularity, much like apples, and helps to manage blood sugar levels by slowing down sugar absorption. They also provide potassium, an important mineral that plays a role in maintaining healthy blood pressure, which is a common concern for many seniors. And of course, their high water content makes them excellent for hydration, which is often overlooked but crucial for overall health. The best way to enjoy an orange is to eat it whole. Peeling an orange and enjoying its juicy segments ensures you get all the beneficial fiber along with the vitamins and minerals. You can enjoy them as a refreshing snack, add segments to a fruit salad, or even use the zest to add a bright flavor to your cooking. Now, for a fruit that might surprise you with its incredible benefits, especially when it comes to sleep and inflammation: cherries. While delightful in a pie, it's the raw, fresh, or frozen cherries, especially the tart varieties, that truly shine for senior health. Cherries are one of the few natural food sources of melatonin, the hormone that helps regulate our sleep-wake cycles. As we age, our natural melatonin production can decrease, leading to sleep disturbances like difficulty falling asleep or staying asleep. Incorporating a handful of tart cherries or a small serving of pure, unsweetened tart cherry juice into your evening routine can genuinely help promote more restful and quality sleep, without the grogginess associated with some sleep aids. But the benefits of cherries don't stop at sleep. Like berries, cherries are also rich in powerful antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds, particularly anthocyanins, which give them their deep red color. These compounds are excellent at reducing inflammation throughout the body. For seniors, this is incredibly valuable as chronic inflammation contributes to many age-related conditions, including arthritis and joint pain. Regular consumption of cherries can help alleviate some of that discomfort, improving mobility and quality of life. They can also aid in muscle recovery after light exercise, reducing soreness, whether you prefer sweet or tart cherries, eating them fresh when in season, or opting for unsweetened frozen cherries year-round is an excellent way to harness their power. Just be mindful of portion sizes with tart cherry juice, as even unsweetened versions are concentrated in natural sugars. So, these 4 fruits, berries, apples, oranges, and cherries, are true golden choices for anyone over 60, offering a remarkable range of health benefits that truly support your vitality. But now, it's time to talk about the flip side, the fruits and fruit-related products that you might think are harmless, or even healthy, but could actually be undermining your well-being. And trust me, the first one on this avoid list catches many people by surprise. Dried fruits. Now, I know what you might be thinking, but dried fruit is just fruit, right? It's natural. And while it's true that dried fruit starts as fresh fruit, the process of removing water dramatically changes its nutritional profile, particularly its sugar concentration. Imagine taking a handful of grapes and turning them into a small pile of raisins. All the water is gone, but almost all the sugar remains. So, a small serving of dried fruit can contain a surprisingly high amount of concentrated natural sugars. For instance, a quarter cup of raisins can have as much sugar as an entire full-size chocolate bar, without the same feeling of fullness because the water and bulk are removed. This high concentration of sugar means that when you eat dried fruit, your body absorbs that sugar very quickly, leading to a rapid spike in blood sugar levels. For anyone managing diabetes, pre-diabetes, or simply trying to maintain stable energy levels, this can be problematic. Repeated sugar spikes can contribute to insulin resistance over time. And for those who are already struggling with blood sugar control, it can throw your numbers out of whack. Beyond the sugar, dried fruits are also missing the water content that fresh fruits provide, which is crucial for feeling full and for proper hydration. It's incredibly easy to overeat dried fruit because they're so small and dense. You can consume hundreds of calories and grams of sugar in just a few bites without realizing it. Furthermore, many commercially dried fruits, like apricots or cranberries, often have added sugars or sulfites to preserve color and prolong shelf life. Sulfites can cause adverse reactions in some people, including asthma-like symptoms. So, while a tiny portion of plain, unsweetened dried fruit might be okay occasionally, thinking of it more like a candy treat than a health food, is generally best to avoid them as a regular part of your diet, especially if you're trying to manage weight or blood sugar. Always reach for fresh fruit instead, where the sugar is naturally packaged with water and fiber, making it a much healthier choice. Now, let's talk about another common culprit often found lurking in pantries, one that can sneak in a lot of hidden sugars and additives without you even realizing it: canned fruits in syrup. At first glance, a can of peaches or fruit cocktail might seem like a convenient and healthy option, especially when fresh fruit isn't readily available. However, a closer look at the label often reveals a less appealing truth. The primary issue with most canned fruits is the syrup they're packed in. This isn't just natural fruit juice. It's typically a heavy sugar syrup, loaded with added sugars like high fructose corn syrup or sucrose. This means that with every spoonful of what you think is healthy fruit, you're also consuming a significant amount of empty calories and rapidly absorbed sugars that can contribute to blood sugar spikes, weight gain, and an increased risk of type 2 diabetes. The processing required for canning can also diminish some of the delicate vitamins and antioxidants found in fresh fruit. While some nutrients remain, the overall nutritional punch is significantly reduced compared to its fresh or even frozen counterparts. Moreover, some canned fruit products may contain artificial colors, flavors, or preservatives to enhance their appeal and shelf life. Ingredients that are certainly not beneficial for your health, particularly for a body that's trying to manage inflammation and maintain overall wellness as it ages. So, if you're reaching for canned fruit out of convenience, consider if it's packed in heavy syrup, light syrup, or in its own juice. Even light syrup can still contain a lot of added sugar. Your best bet is to avoid anything packed in syrup entirely, if you must use canned fruit. Look for options explicitly labeled packed in water or no added sugar. Even then, it's a second best option to fresh or plain frozen fruit, which retain the most nutrients and are free from any added sweeteners or unnecessary processing. Always prioritize whole, unprocessed fruits whenever possible to get the maximum benefit for your body. We've covered the power of berries, apples, oranges, and cherries, and started to unpack why dried fruits and canned fruits drenched in syrup aren't your best friends. But there are still 2 more common fruit offenders you need to be aware of that could be silently sabotaging your health, especially as you age. Let's uncover them next. And this one might be the biggest shocker for many of you, because it's something widely marketed as healthy fruit juices, even those labeled 100% pure. You might think that a glass of 100% orange juice or apple juice is just as good as eating the whole fruit, perhaps even more convenient. But this is a common misconception that can have significant health implications, especially for those of us over 60. The fundamental difference between eating a whole fruit and drinking. Its juice lies in the fiber. When fruit is juiced, all the beneficial fiber is stripped away. Fiber is crucial because it helps slow down the absorption of the natural sugars into your bloodstream. Without that fiber, the sugars from the juice hit your system rapidly, causing a sharp spike in your blood sugar levels. This is essentially like giving your body a sugar shock. Imagine eating an entire orange versus drinking a glass of orange juice. To make 1 glass of juice, it often takes several oranges. You wouldn't typically eat 3 or 4 oranges in one sitting, but you can easily drink that much juice in a few sips. This means you're consuming a concentrated amount of sugar, even if it's natural fruit sugar, without any of the fiber to mitigate its impact for individuals managing blood sugar or those at risk for type 2 diabetes. Regularly consuming fruit juice can be particularly problematic, contributing to insulin resistance and making blood sugar control much more difficult. Beyond blood sugar, the lack of fiber means fruit juice offers very little satiety. You drink it, and within a short time, you're hungry again, potentially leading to overeating throughout the day. It's what we call liquid calories. They don't fill you up, but they certainly add up. Many fruit juices also undergo significant processing, which can strip away some of the more delicate vitamins and antioxidants that are present in the whole fruit. So, while they might have a vitamin or 2 added back in, they are a far cry from the nutritional powerhouse of a whole fruit. Instead of juice, hydrate with plain water, or try infusing water with slices of fresh lemon, lime, or cucumber for a refreshing alternative. If you truly crave the taste of fruit juice, consider diluting a small amount of pure, unsweetened juice with water, and treat it more like an occasional treat rather than a daily staple. Your body, especially your blood sugar and waistline, will thank you. Finally, let's talk about a category that often masquerades as healthy, especially when marketed to families, but is often loaded with hidden dangers for anyone, particularly those over 60 fruit-flavored products with added sugars. This category is a tricky one because it includes a wide array of items that sound innocent enough. Fruit snacks, fruit leather, sweetened applesauce, fruit on the bottom yogurts, and even many breakfast cereals with fruit pieces. The common thread here is the deceptive marketing combined with a hefty dose of added sugars and often very little actual fruit. Many of these products contain artificial flavors and colors, and the fruit component might be minimal, highly processed, or simply a fruit concentrate that behaves much like added sugar in your body. For example, those colorful fruit gummies are essentially candy. Despite often being marketed with images of real fruit and boasting about added vitamins, they provide a rapid sugar rush, zero fiber, and absolutely no nutritional value that couldn't be obtained much more effectively from whole, real fruit. Sweetened applesauce is another common offender. While applesauce itself can be healthy, many commercial versions are brimming with added sugars, turning what could be a nutritious snack into a dessert-like item that contributes to excess sugar intake. The same goes for many yogurts that contain a fruit compote at the bottom or swirled throughout. Read the ingredients list, And you'll often find sugar listed as one of the primary ingredients, sometimes even before the fruit itself. The danger here is the cumulative effect. A little added sugar here, a little there, and suddenly your daily sugar intake is far exceeding recommended limits, which can contribute to weight gain, inflammation, an increased risk of chronic diseases like type 2 diabetes and heart disease, and even accelerate aging processes. The best strategy is to become a label reading detective. Look for added sugars in the nutrition facts panel and check the ingredients list for words like sucrose, glucose syrup, high fructose corn syrup, dextrose, or anything ending in ose. A simple rule of thumb: if the first few ingredients aren't whole fruit, it's probably best to avoid it. Instead of sweetened applesauce, make your own from fresh apples, or buy unsweetened versions. Choose plain yogurt and add your own fresh berries or sliced fruit. These simple swaps empower you to control what goes into your body and ensure you're getting genuine nutrition. So, there you have it. A clear guide to navigating the fruit aisle for optimal health over 60. We've seen how the vibrant goodness of berries, the digestive power of apples, the immune boost from oranges, and the soothing benefits of cherries can truly transform your well-being. And just as importantly, we've identified the sneaky culprits: dried fruits, canned fruits in syrup, those seemingly innocent fruit juices, and all those processed fruit-flavored products loaded with added sugars that could be quietly undermining your efforts to stay healthy and vibrant. Remember, knowledge is power, and even small, mindful changes in your daily choices can lead to profound improvements in how you feel, your energy levels, your mental clarity, and your overall health. You have the power to nourish your body in ways that support your vitality and longevity. Don't feel overwhelmed. Just start with one swap, one new addition to your routine. Every step counts. I'd love to hear from you. What are your favorite fruits? Or what fruit surprising truth did you discover today? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Your insights could help someone else on their journey. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. That really helps us reach more people who need this information. And for more practical, easy to understand advice on living your best life at any age, make sure you subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next video. Thank you for joining me today. Keep choosing health, keep choosing vitality, and live your best life at every age.